On August 15, 2025, Lord's buzzed with anticipation. The iconic ground, steeped in cricketing history, was alive with energy as fans poured in from all corners of London and beyond, eager to witness a high-stakes encounter. Tonight, the London Spirit faced off against the undefeated Trent Rockets in the men's 100, a contest that had been building up for weeks. Both teams had everything to play for, and the atmosphere was electric. The Rockets, riding high on confidence after a string of impressive victories, looked to extend their perfect run. Meanwhile, Spirit, determined to defend their home turf, were eager to make a statement and prove they could topple the tournament favorites. At the toss, the Rockets called correctly and chose to field first, immediately putting the pressure on Spirit's batters. Under the dazzling stadium lights, the challenge was clear: set a total that could withstand the Rockets' formidable batting lineup. The 100's fast-paced format meant every ball would count, and both teams knew the opening exchanges would be crucial. Quick runs, sharp fielding, and tactical bowling would all play a part in shaping the outcome. For Spirit, posting a big total was essential, not just to test the Rockets' powerful batting, but to give their own bowlers a fighting chance. Every boundary and six would lift the crowd and build momentum. The crowd, a lively mix of die-hard fans, families, and first-time visitors, settled in for what promised to be a high-octane contest. The stands were a sea of color, with flags waving and chants echoing around the ground. As the umpires and players took the field, the tension was palpable. Every player knew the importance of the moment, and the sense of occasion was unmistakable. The first ball was bowled, and Lords erupted. Every run and wicket would be cheered with passion. The noise was deafening, setting the tone for an unforgettable evening of cricket. The stage was set for a memorable clash between two top teams, with everything to play for, and the eyes of the cricketing world watching. London Spirit's innings began under immense pressure, with the weight of expectations from a packed home crowd and the memory of previous collapses lingering in the air. The tension was palpable as David Warner, their star opener, fell early, caught behind after a tentative push, sending a jolt of disbelief and disappointment rippling through the stands. Sensing an opening, the Rockets bowlers ramped up the pressure, but Kane Williamson, calm and composed, strode out to join the young Jamie Smith at the crease, both men knowing the importance of their partnership. Smith, aggressive yet measured, found a perfect partner in the unflappable Williamson, whose experience in high-pressure situations was invaluable. Together, they navigated a tense opening phase, rotating the strike cleverly, running hard between the wickets, and punishing any loose deliveries with crisp boundaries. The Rockets pressed relentlessly for another breakthrough, their bowlers probing with tight lines and sharp pace, but Smith and Williamson stood their ground, refusing to let the innings unravel further. Their partnership was a careful blend of caution and intent, with both players respecting the good balls and capitalizing on every scoring opportunity, slowly shifting the momentum back towards Spirit. As they settled in, confidence began to grow, not just between the wickets, but also among the fans, who found their voices again, cheering every run and boundary. The early loss of Warner was gradually being offset by the steady accumulation of runs, as the scoreboard ticked over and the partnership flourished. The Rockets shuffled their bowlers, trying spin and pace in search of a breakthrough, but the Spirit duo remained resolute, adapting to each new challenge with poise. They weathered the storm, showing patience and discipline, building a solid platform for a potential late assault and giving their team hope. Their alliance became the backbone of the Spirit's recovery, a partnership forged under pressure that set the stage for the drama yet to unfold. Smith and Williamson's partnership blossomed into a masterclass, adding 73 runs in just 45 balls. Smith led the charge, smashing sixes in the power play and reaching a stylish half-century. Williamson anchored, rotating strike and finding gaps, occasionally switching gears to keep the bowlers guessing. Their contrasting styles made them a nightmare to bowl to. Smith's 50 ended with a catch at extra cover, but his aggressive knock had set the tone. Williamson followed soon after, stumped for a vital 45, undone by Rehan Ahmed's clever googly. Their stand had transformed Spirit's innings, giving the middle order a strong platform. The Rockets were suddenly on the back foot. With the foundation set, Ollie and Ashton unleashed a late surge, peppering boundaries in the final sets. Their quick-fire runs pushed Spirit to a formidable 162 for 5 from 100 balls. The Spirit dressing room was buoyant, having turned a shaky start into a strong total. Stoinis stood out for the Rockets, taking 2 wickets and keeping things tight. Rehan Ahmed's googly to dismiss Williamson was a highlight, but the rest of the attack struggled to contain Spirit's momentum. The Rockets now faced a daunting chase under the Lord's lights. The stage was set for a thrilling second half. Could the Rockets' powerful batting lineup rise to the challenge? The Rockets began their chase with intent. Tom Banton and Joe Root looked in control from ball 1. Banton's power and Root's finesse saw them race to 73 and 52 balls, silencing the home crowd. The Spirit bowlers searched for answers as the openers made the chase look easy. Banton's 46 was a display of fearless hitting, but his dismissal broke the stand and gave Spirit hope. Root kept the scoreboard ticking, but the loss of Banton was a turning point. The Rockets still needed a manageable total, but the pressure was mounting. Spirit sensed an opening. Could they capitalize? The game was finally balanced, with both teams eyeing victory. The next few overs would decide everything. Suddenly the Rockets' chase unraveled. Banton's wicket triggered a dramatic collapse. 4 wickets tumbled in just 14 balls as Spirit's bowlers found their rhythm and the crowd roared back to life. Root, Holden and Jose all fell quickly, and the Rockets' strong start was squandered. To make matters worse, Tom Alsop was struck on the helmet and had to retire hurt, deepening the crisis. The required run rate soared and panic set in among the Rockets' ranks. Spirit's fielders buzzed with energy, sensing a famous comeback. The chase, once routine, had become a monumental task. Stoinis fought valiantly, smashing an unbeaten 35 from just 22 balls, showing his trademark power and composure under pressure. With every shot, he gave the Rockets hope, refusing to give in even as the required run rate climbed. His determination was clear, and the crowd watched in anticipation, hoping for a miracle finish. But despite his heroics, Stoinis was left stranded at the non-striker's end as his partners fell one after another, unable to withstand the relentless pressure from the Spirit bowlers. The wickets tumbled, and the chase began to unravel. Spirit's bowlers, led by the disciplined Daniel Worrell and the fiery Richard Gleason, executed their plans to perfection. Both bowlers claimed 2 crucial wickets each, breaking the backbone of the Rockets' batting lineup and turning the tide firmly in Spirit's favor. The Rockets, who had looked so strong throughout the tournament, limped to 141 for 6 by the end of their innings, falling 21 runs short of the target. Their unbeaten run was finally broken in dramatic fashion. Lords erupted in celebration as Spirit's players embraced on the field, their supporters roaring with delight. It was a famous win, one that ended the Rockets' perfect streak and sent shockwaves through the competition. The foundation for this victory was laid by the calm and experienced partnership of Smith and Williamson, who put on a vital 73-run stand. Their partnership rescued Spirit from early trouble, steadying the innings when wickets had fallen quickly. While the bowlers' late surge ultimately sealed the deal, it was the batters who set up the triumph, giving the team a defendable total and the belief that victory was possible. Spirit's resilience and teamwork shone through on a night filled with high drama and tension. Every player contributed and their unity was evident in every moment. The win not only propelled Spirit up the table but also sent a clear message to the rest of the competition. They were a force to be reckoned with, capable of toppling even the strongest teams. Under the iconic lights of Lords, Spirit had delivered a true masterclass in comeback cricket, showcasing their skill, determination, and never-say-die attitude. The men's 100 had witnessed another unforgettable classic, a match that would be remembered for its intensity, drama, and the spirit of cricket on full display.